It was full steam ahead on the island of Sodor. The night was Halloween. The engines loved seeing the children in their Halloween costumes.
Thomas and Emily, you must go to the smelter's yard, he said. An important delivery of iron must be collected right away.
And they both rolled slowly into the smelting shed. She didn't notice the huge white tarpaulin. It fell, covering her from funnel to footplate.
The ghost!
Thomas thought Emily was the ghost, and he raced out of the smelting shed. The ghost is after us, whistled Thomas. Percy was scared, but just then Emily raced under a signal and the tarpaulin flew off. That's no ghost, said Percy. That's Emily.
And the plot controller says I can stay in the sheds in Vickerstown from now on.
What? What? Nobody told me. You can't move Henry as well, sir. Why don't you just go ahead and change everything? You can take the express here. I'm going to shunt trucks in the yard. The Fat Controller wants to change everything.
I know change can be hard, Gordon. Almost everything in my life has changed. I'm in a new country, on a new railway, trying to make new friends. And all my old friends are much farther away than Henry and Edward are going to be. And you know something else? My old friends are still my friends.
I'm sorry about being rude to you yesterday, and that you don't get to see your old friends anymore.
Thank you, Gordon.
Today, Annie and Clarabelle are to go for their refit.
Thomas said goodbye to Annie and Clarabelle. He was sad. Difficult Ben, difficult Ben. I can't go round the difficult bend, Thomas wished sadly. I'm not a useful engine without Annie and Clarabelle. You are a really useful engine, said Harvey, and a jolly good friend. Suddenly, Thomas saw a line of troublesome trucks rushing towards him, but he was nearly at the difficult bend. Made it round a difficult bend all by himself. I've done it! Runaway trucks are coming, he cried.
You have saved my new station, he said. You are a very brave and useful engine.
Thank you, sir.
The Diesel Works had a few decorations too. Diesel 10 wasn't very happy.
Where's our Christmas tree?
I don't know. It was still there this morning.
Our very own Christmas tree. What we need is some lights.
They followed him right into the Diesel Works.
That's our Christmas tree.
It's not fair. You've got more decorations than us. Everybody likes Steamies better than Diesels.
Nonsense, Diesel 10. Sir Topham Hatt likes all his engines.
Hey, Diesels! Look what Sir Topham Hatt said to the Diesel Works for us.
See?
Thomas is a tank engine. He loves playing tricks on them, including Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Wake up, lazy bones, do some hard work for a change. Instead of going to sleep again, Gordon thought how he could get back at Thomas. Thomas wouldn't wake up. His driver and fireman couldn't make him start. Oh dear, he yawned. He fussed into the station where Gordon was waiting. Hurry up, you! Yes, said Gordon, I will. And almost before the coaches had stopped moving, Thomas usually pushed behind the big trains to help them start. Gordon started so quickly they forgot to uncouple Thomas. Gordon's chance had come. Well, little Thomas, chuckled Gordon. Now you know what hard work means. Poor Thomas couldn't answer. He had no breath.
Wayward Winston.
Cinders and ashes!
Oh dear. This bumpy track must be repaired as soon as possible.
Don't forget to...
But this time, Winston didn't remind him to put on his brake. And Winston started to roll forward.
Oh no! Help! I'm going to crash! Oh! Now what's happening? What's happened?
What's happened? You've run out of gas. That's what's happened.
It wasn't all my fault, sir. I mean, you forgot to put on the brakes, sir.
Oh my.
Oh my.
This is Rebecca.
Hi, everyone. Morning, Rebecca. Hello, Emily. Wow, everyone's up and ready to go so early.
That's because we're really useful, especially me. I'm a really useful engine.
I'd better work extra hard if I want to fit in here.
Rebecca was so fast that she got to Vickerstown early. And that meant she was in the way.
Who's that on my platform? Excuse me.
Oopsies.
Gordon's right. You've been getting everywhere too early.
And from what I heard, all the engines on your railway are so fast and so strong and...
It's not a race or a contest. You just need to keep to the timetable.
Thank you, sir.
You'll soon get the hang of it, Rebecca. Hello, little brother. Oh, and hello again, new engine.
I think Gordon looks bigger.
Bill or Ben? Bill and Ben are tank engine twins. They look very alike.
Hello there. I'm Connor. And I'm Bill. How about a race, Connor? Go.
No engine is allowed to pass through a red signal.
Oh, dear. What's happened here, sir? There are two of you. You played a trick on me.
Sir Topham Hatt sent Bill to the steamworks to be repainted a different colour.
Hello, Connor. Recognise me? Care to race again? Now that I know there's only one of you that colour, sure. Back to the steamworks, then. Maybe sooner than you think.
One day, Charlie was on his way to pick up some cars when he had a big surprise.
That elephant is in danger. I have to do something. There's an elephant on the line, just behind us.
I don't have time for another joke right now, Charlie. I have to deliver my passengers.
No, really, it's back around the bend.
Not now, Charlie.
Nobody believes me, Harold. But there's an elephant on the line.
An elephant? Are you sure? Let's go and find the elephant. I think I spotted it. Down near Brenton Docks. Follow me.
That's it, Charlie. She's it.
Charlie had learned that when he told jokes all the time, nobody took him seriously. So he decided never to tell another joke again.
Whenever that owl hoots, a mist rolls in, murmured Edward. There's a legend that when the mist's about, there's a ghost about too. Take care on the old line, Henry. What's that? Cried Henry. It's an amber lamp, murmured his driver. It had a sign nailed to it, beware of the viaduct. And there's a fogman's coat. They saw a light move within the station building. Ghosts! Exclaimed Henry. Edward was right. Faster, faster! There's a ghost about. Stop! Stop! Yelled Henry. Henry braked hard, but the trucks hit some of the rubble and plunged into the ravine. The driver saw a strange sight coming towards them. What's that? He said. It's old Bailey, the fogman.
Sydney sings.
Sydney is a very helpful engine, but he's also a very forgetful engine.
Percy's had an accident! Oh no! This is a very special job, Sydney. I want you to collect the wheels and take them to the steamworks.
You know how forgetful I am, Thomas. And now I have to collect Percy's wheels, and I don't want to let my good friend down.
Sometimes when I want to remember something important, I make up a little song to remind me.
That's great! Thank you, Thomas. A very special job for me.
I sent Sydney to pick up these wheels hours ago. Where on earth has that silly little diesel got to?
Job done, sir.
What about Percy's wheels?
What do you mean, sir?
Oh. Percy the Snowman. Thomas's boiler bubbled.
At tea time, I am switching on the Christmas lights. You are to take me from Knapford Station to the town square.
Hello, Percy.
I finished my jobs. The Fat Controller didn't give me a special.
I'll huff my hardest to finish my jobs. Then I'll whoosh and I'll wish as fast as I can back to you. Back soon, Percy.
Snow splattered and scattered all over Percy, but Thomas didn't know.
Box has gone out, so I can't come with you.
I'll puff back soon.
The Fat Controller turned on the Christmas lights. The children clapped and cheered.
Children, here is your Christmas holiday surprise. Percy the Snow Engine.
Good morning, Whip. You look busy. I am, Thomas. I can't stop to talk. Don't worry, Whiff. When you puff back, you will have a helper. His name is Scruff the Scruncher. I'm gonna pick him up at Brendam Docks now.
At Brendam Docks, Scruff the Scruncher was waiting for Thomas.
Hello, Scruff. I'm Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
For surprise. With a splosh and a splash, you'll be clean in a dash.
Bye, Thomas.
And with a clickety-clack, Scruff whooshed away down the track and was gone. Thomas was surprised. He slipped down a side here and disappeared.
Scruff, there are lots of garbage cars waiting for you to scrunch. Would you like me to show you them?
Suddenly, Scruff whooshed out of hiding and onto the track. Scruff was ready and raring to go.
Until we get these sheds repaired, 2 of you engines will have to find new homes.
Oh, please, sir. Edward could come and share my shed.
Thank you, Philip.
Have you ever gone really fast, Edward? Have you ever had a nasty accident?
I really should get some sleep now.
Dave? Oh, no. He's asleep. Oh, no. You have to wake up.
Sorry, Percy. Can't stay up all night talking.
Oh, you should have said, Edward. I can be a bit of a chatterbox, can't I?
If you want to move to Wellsworth, that's fine by me.
We'll miss you here at the sheds, Edward.
I'm sure we'll see each other all the time.
I wonder who will be joining us here at Tidmouth Sheds.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Old reliable Edward. Gordon is stuck on his hill. He needs a banker engine to give him a push.
Express coming through!
Aren't you even gonna say thank you?
I didn't really need your help, Edward. You just happened to be there, that's all. I'm very reliable and exceedingly fast.
You just try and follow me tomorrow morning.
No problem at all. Thomas tricked me, Edward. He went too slow. I promise not to call you old or unreliable anymore. Please.
Okay, Gordon. I think you've learned your lesson now. And what do you say?
I mean, thank you. Thank you, Edward.
Donald and Douglas are Scottish twin engines. One day, Donald and Douglas were chuffing through the countryside, hauling a heavy load. "Stop!" he cried. Donald's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. "Don't call me pushy," Douglas snapped back. "You shouldn't have pushed me into the cart," puffed Donald. "Did you shunt those freight cars onto the other line?" Donald asked. "You said you wanted them on the other line," Duck replied. Donald was cross. Douglas would have known what I meant. He huffed. The next day, Donald was in a bad mood. "Look out!" Duck shouted, but it was too late. "Donald is in trouble," said Duck. "Donald in trouble," Douglas cried. "I'm on my way." "Thank you," Donald said, "and I'm sorry." "No, I'm sorry," said Douglas. "Don't argue about who's sorry," chuckled Duck.
Henry spots trouble.
Hello, Henry. I'm taking Stephen and Bridget out in Winston for the day.
Oh.
They've both been stuck at home recently, not very well. They caught chicken pox.
Chicken pox? Emily, I saw Sir Topham Hatt's grandchildren, and they're all spotty because they have chicken pox.
You worry too much.
Hello, Henry. Yeah, spots. And chickens. Emily was... Engines do get chicken pox. Paint? Mud? But I thought you both had chicken pox.
That's right. Only people get chicken pox.
Connor was on the mainland, collecting passengers for Sodor. But there were too many people, and his coaches were full.
Oh no! The train's going without us.
Don't worry, little boy. I'll be back. I promise.
Snow is too heavy. The main line is blocked.
But what about Connor, sir? And the passengers waiting on the mainland? What about the last train?
Thomas is right. You must all work together and clear the snow to help Connor and the last train for Christmas. You have done a great job tonight, Connor.
Thank you, sir. But I couldn't have made it without my friends.
Yes, of course. It is thanks to all of you that the last passengers got back to Sodor in time for Christmas. Merry Christmas, engines. Merry Christmas and good night.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Good night.
Percy's lucky day.
Bad luck? You've still got your 4 wheels and a full set of pistons. You should count yourself a very lucky engine.
I know, but today...
Why don't I give you my lucky horseshoe?
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much.
Percy! Hey, Percy! Oh, dear.
A horseshoe brought me luck, Stephen. It was a really lucky charm. But then... I'm so sorry. I lost it.
But, Percy, it's here. When you left, you dropped it.
All the good luck I had earlier, delivering the mail and getting the special...
That was your own luck. It happens. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
You know, Stephen, I don't think I believe in lucky charms anymore.
You need to be careful, Rebecca.
No, don't worry. I won't let a few trucks bother me. Night, everyone.
Becca's pulling us along. Becca's pulling us along. Becca's pulling us along. Give her a clap. Oh, Rebecca, having trouble already?
Oh, careful there, James!
They're pulling us along. Go on, give me a bump.
I don't believe it. She's joining in.
I don't know what's got into you today, but every single one of you has been in some sort of trouble.
I'm slowing down! I'm slowing down!
Rebecca!
Yay, me!
Gordon raced along with his heavy load. "Now this is how you pull freight cars," he puffed. but the signalman had accidentally left the points switched to the branch line. Gordon rattled through the junction. No, the signalman cried. Express trains aren't supposed to go that way. The branch line couldn't take his weight, and the rails buckled. Oh, help! Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks. No one was hurt, but poor Gordon felt very undignified. What will Sir Topham Hatt say?
Hello, James.
You really are red. I'm going to prove and skate too. Want a race? Just to see which of us is the fastest red engine.
Okay, that sounds fun.
What did we go?
Red signal, James!
Come on! Sorry, Henry. No! I can't stop! Oh, no! I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, Rosie. I should have known another red engine would give good advice.
At least you proved one thing today, James. For a while there. You really were the fastest red engine on Sodor.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello, Henry. As you can see, we are very busy today. But if you could just wait here, I'll get Kevin to fetch your new paint. Kevin!
Henry left the steamworks, very happy. But as the sun went down and it began to get dark, something strange began to happen. Henry started to glow. But Kevin had brought him the wrong paint. The paint that glows in the dark. Thomas was just finishing his last job of the day when he saw Henry.
What's that? A ghost!
Henry must have been painted with the wrong kind of paint. However, since you were the only engine working tonight, you'll receive a glowing report. Thank you, sir.
Who's there? I'm Oliver, and I'm with my brake van Toad, escaping from what? Scrap. Douglas shivered. Need time to turn around, answered Douglas. I'll run tender first. But before they could clear the station, they were stopped. Aha! Exclaimed the foreman. A Great Western engine and a brake van too. You can't take these. But they're all for us. Seems in order. Right, away guard. That was a neat thing. We've had worse, smiled Oliver. Beg pardon, sir, but we do need another engine. One has. Yes, indeed. And thanks to you, Douglas, he is now at our works. Oliver is just what we need for Duck's branch line. Everyone cheered.
Henry gets the express.
Henry can take the express. Splendid idea, Thomas.
At first he was a little nervous, but he soon began to enjoy himself.
Express coming through! But that's my line! Shouldn't I go back to pulling the express now, sir?
Oh, no. I need you to go to the Blue Mountain Quarry.
Do be quiet!
Will you be quiet?
And then they let their brake slip off again.
No!
Oh, good. You finally done as you were told, Gordon. You can go back to pulling it, Gordon.
No, sir! Thank you, sir! I can start straight away!